In today's video, I just want to do something a little bit different and just talk about appreciating the country that we are in. If you're watching this from America, my name is Kaseem. Welcome to the $1 Million Challenge. And it's just going to be random because I have a lot of random things on my mind. I just want to get away from the finance topic that I'm always talking about and just talk about appreciating the country that we are in. If you're watching this from America, think about why people want to move to America. I want you to take a moment why people like to move to America, because a lot of Americans don't travel outside of America. If you haven't been outside the country, I would urge you to go outside the country. It's kind of like an education for you to go outside America and go and see how other people, because these are human beings that live in other countries that don't have the developed system that we have here in America. America is truly the land of opportunity. In America, we have everything. But the problem is, most people in America don't study how the American system actually works. If you have a situation whereby you're following everybody else, you're gonna have everybody else's results. You cannot get to a place where you can start having changes in your life, whether that's financial, whether that's mental, whether that's fitness, whether that's anything that involves improving. You have to start with gratitude. You have to be happy with what you have. If you have an old beat up car, you have to be happy with it. You have to be thankful for it, that you even have a car in the first place, because a lot of people in the world don't even have a car. People walk everywhere. We have schools, we have law system, we have relatively decent healthcare. If you're in America, you're sick and you go to the hospital, they're not going to deny you healthcare. In another country, in other countries, they will deny you healthcare if you cannot pay for it. So we got to be grateful about that. We got to be grateful we have relatively good roads. There's not too much potholes. We have relatively good roads compared to other places in the world. We have the internet here in America, very good one. We have access to information. All the information is in the world, that is in the world. It don't cost you much to access it. Maybe $10 or $20 nowadays to access information. You don't have to have expensive phones. You don't have to have expensive plan, and you can still access information. So you got to be thankful about that. Free information, you don't even have to pay for it. It's already in your pocket. It's called YouTube. For the vast majority of people that are in America, if you're an adult in America today, you have free information for you to be able to improve your life from now to the next 5 years. We have the banking system, so you don't even have to have money to be able to make money, or you don't have to have money to be able to borrow money.
Of course, do you have an account with us?
And how?
What is your account number?
7.
7?
You know, we got to be thankful about that. If you are suffering in America today in terms of you cannot get a car, you cannot do all these things, I would say it's your fault, because you haven't taken the time to educate yourself. There's a lot to be thankful for if you are living in America and you have the opportunity to live in America. You got to be thankful for that. There's no such thing as electricity outage. It's not that much. They don't take lights. I'm from Nigeria. NEPA takes lights all the time. NEPA is the government agent that is in charge of electricity. Like growing up, I never really, there was not a thing in my head that says that we are supposed to have constant lights. Like every time you turn on your light, it comes on. You know, like that's not a thing in other places. But in America here, it is. So that means you have 24-hour lights that you're probably paying less than maybe $50 for, and you can do anything that you want with that light. You can start a YouTube channel, you can start a TikTok, you can start anything, you know, that you want. So you got to be thankful about that. In your house, relatively decent clean water comes out of it. You don't have to drink it, you can boil it, let it chill and drink it. Like, there's just so much to be thankful for in America. And then we also have small things like markets, like developed market. What I mean by developed markets, I'm talking access to be able to start things, to be able to get a job, even if the job is just at Walmart or something, but you have the ability to be able to get it. Some places in the world, college graduates will be happy to have a job at McDonald's because there's no jobs. This is real things that is happening in the world. Don't let people brainwash your mind and make you have negative connotations towards America. Yes, America has its own things that can be improved on, just like every country has its own thing that can be improved on. It has its own corruption. They just call it lobbying. But just like every other country have its own corruption. Almost 80% of the commerce laws in America is there to benefit Americans. It's there to benefit the people, not even the companies. The way that the companies get away with stuff is because the people are ignorant about education. Almost 80% of the commerce laws in America, I've been studying it, learning things, you know. So please, don't be in the camp of people that are hating on the same system that they need, or hating on the same system that has the potential to change their life. I just feel like stopping by today to sharing these few things that I've been thinking about. I'm thankful for America. You know, I'm very thankful for America. Very thankful for the system we have here. You can't get a job. You know, if you don't have anything, you can't start from somewhere. Your destiny and your family's destiny is not set in stone. Not at all. It's not set in stone. You can start working at a car wash today, and 5 years to come, you own the car wash. You can start working at Chick-fil-A today, and 5 years to come, you will own your own Chick-fil-A, and you don't even have to have a lot of money to start. Don't get me wrong, America do have a lot to improve on, to make it better for everybody, to make it more inclusive, but don't let people corrupt your mind against America. Don't let the news, don't let society poison your mind towards how good America is to its people. If you are new to the channel, check out what I do on this channel. I'm on a journey of trying to build my first $1 million net worth, and the ultimate goal is to be making at least $1 million a year, which is 100,000 or so per month. That is why I named the channel $1 Million Challenge, because I challenge everybody. I challenge everybody to just take advantage of what America has to offer for 5 years. Be positive about what this land have to offer you. You know, be grateful for what you have right now, and educate yourself on how you can get better, how you can build your skills, how you can accomplish more. And I dare you to do that for a year. I dare you to do that for 6 months. You know, and you will see a difference in your life in 6 months. And once you start experiencing that difference in 6 months, you see what it will be in a year and a half, in 2 years. I'm a product of this. America is actually a very good place if you just take the time to learn how America works in terms of credit, courts, business, banking. Just don't restrict yourself to the kind of information that you soak in. Just learn everything and start picking things apart and taking advantage of what is there for you. Then the sky is your limit. Anyways, I just thought, let me do something raw and not just finance content all the time. If you appreciate what I'm doing here on the channel, go ahead, subscribe. I'm very, very optimistic about America. I'm very, very optimistic about the future. Look at all the things that is happening. Self-driving cars, quantum computing, artificial intelligence, robotics. Like, think about all these things that is happening. This is huge transformational things that is happening. And guess what? A lot of these things is only really and truly possible in America.
Possible. It's just not. Why?
Like, there's a lot of places that things can happen in the world, don't get me wrong, but think about the past 100 years. Any major things that has happened has been in America. So you got to be positive about America. Please don't let people poison your mind against what is possible in this country. Thank you very much for listening. I appreciate you. Until next time, see you later. Love you all. Bye.